Hello friends, we will start the interview Dr. Bhautik Bhai Tumar. Hello sir, good evening. Tell me about yourself sir.
Hi, I am Dr. Bhautik Tummal. I have done my BSc, MSc and PhD from Sadapur University. I have done my BSc from VP in RPTV Science College, which is one of the oldest school of science in Gujarat state. And I have done my graduation in chemistry. And during my graduation, I was selected as a General Secretary of Student Central Committee, which is my heartfelt honor. And I have done my MSc in organic chemistry, and I have done my PhD research in area of green chemistry. And right now I am working as a research scientist in Piramal Pharmaceutical, which is a chemical research organization, a type of pharmaceutical research.
My next question is how pharmaceutical research contribute towards society?
Okay, right now, as we know that right now we often heard about new disease. Means every month we heard about that kind of disease, those kind of disease in somewhere in world. And so in this context, we have to develop a newer drugs for every disease we found. And so we have to continuously upgrade ourselves as well as our research for newer drugs and for older drugs which are for older disease. We have to continuously improve that older drugs also, because what happen actually, that bacteria or viruses that are causing a disease, and for that drugs are available. But what happens that bacteria are adapting the drugs, means that they mutate itself and they acquire resistance toward that particular drug. So we have to continuously upgrade that drugs also, so that we can overcome that disease. And meanwhile, we have to take care of the cost of the drugs also. Means we have to make it affordable, more affordable to the people, common people of the area. And if we take an example for that, and malaria is the most common disease, as we know. And for that particular, if you go particular, then mosquitoes are responsible for malaria, right? And very often mosquitoes are adapting these drugs, and then they produce resistance toward the particular drugs of malaria. So we have to modify their drugs in some way, that chemically, and we have to change it from older versions. So that's a kind of improvement, adaptation, and cost effectiveness that we have to face as a challenge. And I think that for that every researcher in this particular area has to adapt themselves and improve themselves continuously.
Thank you sir. Do you have any suggestion for students? Sir?
Yeah, sure. Right now, what we see that students are right now in the current scenario, students are marks oriented, means number oriented. They what they think that I have to acquire some marks, or they set some ratio that I have to pass with a distinction. I have to pass with 80%, 90%. Okay, but that doesn't actually improve their knowledge about the area, whatever the subject they have selected. But this kind of mindset doesn't actually improve their knowledge of that particular area. What they have to do is they have to strive towards the effectiveness of that effectiveness of grasping of that particular area. If they have a particular interest in this subject, they doesn't okay that numbers and marks means for have a better job, but actually they also have to keep track towards the what we say, improve their self as well as their knowledge about their particular area.
Thank you sir for give your such a good time.